Bruh.
See what I did there?
I'm gonna pretend that didn't happen.
A little remix. Welcome to episode...
Don't know.
I'm 14.
14?
Yeah, 14.
Oh, I love that. Great.
So where are we?
We're not gonna say.
I don't know where the fuck
Look
we
what
are.
I bought. We're gonna try these tangy chili fusion Cheetos.
Cheetos?
Because we're sponsored by Cheetos.
No, we're not. We're sponsored by Icy.
We have multiple. They taste like those. There's just a lot of sounds happening. They taste like those chips from Mexico.
Oh, you've had this before?
No, but they smell like the chips from Mexico.
Yeah, let me smell.
Like the purple chips.
Oh my god, they smell like Takis. Actually, no, I don't. I forgot what Takis smell like. They smell like Chinese food.
One time I ate the bottom. It was like this, maybe like almost to the halfway point of Taki dust. I ate it and I made my stomach hurt for like a week straight.
Ow! Might as well breathe it in.
Okay, I'm gonna try these chips.
Oh, I love the crunch.
They're literally the purple Cheetos from Mexico.
What's the purple chips? Is it a different brand?
No, they're Cheetos, but they're like cheese with Cheetos and tangy. They have like a tanginess to this. What do you think?
I'm listening to myself chew them. I like the crunch.
You know what? I don't know why I bought these.
Because you're like, oh my god, look!
Because I've always been interested.
They're really tangy.
You know, I'm not a chips person, but once you open a bag of chips in front of me,
You'll keep eating it?
I can't stop.
Same.
Okay. So that was our snack.
So if you hear us crunching and munching, then that's the hot Cheetos.
I'm trying to munch it away from the mic.
Oh, I'm munching straight into it. Tangy chili fusion. Wow. They taste like sweet and sour chicken from Panda Express.
The tangy? That's the tanginess.
Mm-hmm. And it's really savory. It's not spicy.
This whole podcast episode is just gonna be a shitty chips, by the way. So if you don't want to see that, just turn this off.
Just turn this off right now. We won't take it personally. In my hand I have... Now I'm taking it personally. In my hand I have Icy. Bitch, Miss Oppenheimer here keeps dropping bombs.
I watched Oppenheimer.
Oh, you watched it?
I don't recommend it to anybody.
Oh, why not?
I would recommend it to the people I don't like.
So you're a Barbie girl?
I haven't watched Barbie yet.
Oh, same. I don't watch
Barbie
mainstream
soon.
media. Oh, well, in that case, then I'm watching Barbie. I'm drinking Icy, and the gas station that we went to, because we drove a long way to get to this location in LA. They had watermelon Icy. You know, you usually have red and blue. This one had like pink.
Pink for Barbie.
Mm-hmm. In this case, pink for watermelon.
Also, I don't have the questions in front of me, so you're gonna ask questions.
Yeah, I'll ask you the questions. I was like speaking into the Icy straw like as if it was the mic.
Anyway, so this is episode 14.
Episode 14 as in age 14 where you start working in the service industry.
Bruh.
Because literally kids are running the service
We timed
industry.
it out perfectly, by the way.
Wait, what?
We timed this out perfectly.
What?
The 14.
To have the 14 on the service industry? I actually legit think like the minimum age in some states to work is 14.
Yes.
Yeah.
Is it
so-
not here?
I think minimum age is 16,
Oh,
right?
oops.
Did you? So we asked a question. We asked a question on our story, and none of y'all responded.
I think it's because you did it.
Excuse you. Can you tell if people like who did it?
Followers, can you tell when I do the stories and Rails?
I literally use the same font that you use and the same emojis.
Look at that. Look at that.
What do you mean? Oh my god, it got hearts too.
I got hearts.
From
I got
a person
answers.
you know, like personally.
That makes
That's
no
a
no
conflict.
correlation.
Okay, well, anyways, I asked, hello, chaotically conquering listeners.
Hello.
Cricket. Have you ever worked in the service industry? Did you like it, and what was your experience like? So I guess I'll ask us because
Okay.
we're the hosts here. What are your experiences in the service industry? First of all, have you worked in the service industry?
I have.
Oh shit. Tell us about it.
Have I worked in the service industry? Yes. Did I like it? I liked that it was fast income. Yeah, there was tips. It was like something that you could do for it's something that you can do for a short period of time, honestly. At least in my eyes.
I agree. It's definitely not a long-term thing. At least what I would want to do.
Yes. And there's some people that do want to do it long-term, and honestly, there's no shame in that.
Oh, no. Because if that's like their calling, then, and like they do it and they make money and they like what they're doing, then...
Yeah, because there's also
you.
like so much also like work-life. There's a steady work-life balance with it because you're off at like 3. You're off like at 11, but you enter at 4. You can do something in the morning and you have like a good balance of life and work. And if you like that, then just do it for the rest of your life.
Yeah.
Honestly, there's no shame.
That's actually an interesting point you bring up because our last episode talked about the 9 to 5. And so this is not a huge contrast, but it's a different take on work. It's like, oh, I can work either mornings or I can work close or I can do overnights because the service industry calls for that. And by service industry, I'm talking about like fast food or retail, customer service, what have you.
I think if you would have phrased it customer service, retail, I think you would have gotten a lot more
instead of the
answers.
service industry.
Service industry.
Did my gif of SpongeBob flipping patties not convey that enough?
No.
Yeah, you're right.
Because I think it's also like I've had service industries where it was flipping patties and it was retail, and they're completely different.
They are completely different. They are
like the way
different.
that I was tired after work was different. The way I felt about it was very different.
Yeah,
Have you worked retail? I know you've worked service industry.
Yeah, and service industry, I worked in a popular I probably talked about this, but I work in a popular fast food
I
coffee
like it
shop.
how some episodes you don't say it and some episodes you do.
Yeah, this episode I like feeling like I'm
We're doing codes.
yes,
Okay.
mysterious.
Mysterious codes.
It's Starbucks coded. Oh. Coffee bean and tea leaf.
Flipping patties.
At
It's
Starbucks.
McDonald's coded.
Blended ice drinks. It's Starbucks coded.
I don't know. Oh, blended. Oh,
Yeah,
like
like a
frappes?
frappuccino.
Oh.
Yeah.
I thought you meant like ices.
7-Eleven coded.
711 coded.
I worked at Starbucks, and that was the food industry, which is like the service industry. And I did work retail for like literally 1 second. I was at Target as a seasonal team member. They call them team members there.
I like how they always put that in the service industry. You're a team member, not an employee.
Yeah, you're one of us.
It's a family.
We're fam.
Fam bam.
We love you like family.
Also, like, Target's a very good place to go. People have fun there. People like to shop there. But every single person that has worked at Target has said bad things about it.
Oh, it's miserable.
Was this going to get us
What?
a lawsuit? No.
Is this slander? Allegedly. We have to say allegedly.
Oh, allegedly, they didn't like it. And they always allegedly had bad things to say about the alleged work.
Oh, yeah. And allegedly, I hated it. Allegedly, they treated me
Allegedly,
like
this
shit.
person worked at Target, and allegedly they didn't. It was just really bad. It was allegedly really bad because allegedly the people that shop there are allegedly stupid as. Can I say fuck?
Yeah,
Fuck.
exactly.
And I think that's what makes service industry jobs so
Super
tiring
and
is
hard.
because you're dealing with people that ask basic questions that can be answered by common sense, which they lack.
Yeah, that's what I learned a lot from working in the service industry, whether it be Starbucks or Target. It's like people are stupid. And I'm stupid, but I can acknowledge that I'm stupid.
And you know what? That's given me liberty to go into like a Target or a Starbucks and ask stupid questions. Because I'm like, I'm sure they've heard worse.
I like that. I like that.
And be like, do you guys have straws?
Do you guys have coffee? Can I get the medium mocha?
Yeah. And they're probably used to it, and they're probably fine with it. And me asking for a medium is probably the best interaction they're going to get from a guest that day. I said it.
Retail was killer because I worked at Target during the Christmas season, and people are just entitled. They're in a rush. They think that I can do everything for them. And I tried because it was my first retail job. I didn't know how to like balance, I didn't know how to have boundaries with my job. So I would just throw myself in. I'd like dedicate myself to my craft as a team member, which was really bad and unhealthy because I got burned out and I was like, I hate this.
Yeah.
I think you have to have a certain level of like not care. Like I don't care.
Like autopilot mode almost.
Yes, like robot kind of.
Yeah.
But I'm sure you can have a fun time depending on your coworkers, and that's anywhere. But especially in the service industry, I loved my coworkers because it was just so. They're all like my age. They were, they're all silly, goofy.
Yeah, like honestly, like the night crew doesn't take it seriously.
Yeah.
The morning crew's there to work and make a living. The night crew's like out of college. I have homework to do, but honestly, I'm gonna waste a couple hours here because I need money.
Yeah. Oh, the night crew goes silly. I was the closing shift.
Closers, yeah.
Yes, we didn't give a fuck.
Yeah.
And we were just also like just tired and over it.
Now that you've said that, being out of college and going to places where the majority of the employees are teenagers, how do you feel about that?
Like me going to places?
Being the age that you are and going to places and the majority of the employees are...
It's kind of shocking.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, honestly, obviously, I shouldn't be surprised because, like, teenagers are the backbone of...
The service industry? Yes, correct.
Yeah, like Target, you have, like, Home Depot or, like, Cane's or literally everywhere I go, it's run by teenagers. Like, the Raising Cane's that we went to a while ago, like, it was literally all, like, kids working there. I mean, who else is going to do the job?
I'm like, can you be more specific? Because we've gone to a lot, and they've been mostly teenagers.
Yeah, they're all teenagers. Yeah. That's what I'm saying.
I went to one Raising Cane's, and my order was like, it was taking too long, and the employee was like talking to their friends, their high school aged friends, and I was like, and she was like batting her eyes at this guy she was talking to, and I'm like, you stop flirting and give me my chicken.
Period. So
I left a review saying like, can the employees stop being like so distracted and actually do the work?
I agree. I mean, it's their job.
Yeah, like honestly, you can have fun during the job, but if it affects the quality of service that you're gonna get, get out.
Yeah. I feel like I'm holding myself back from criticizing them because I'm gonna sound like a boomer, I feel like, but like I've been going to Target recently, and these employees, what the fuck are you doing, y'all? Y'all just like leaning back,
you know
and like
what?
I get like the pandemic has stressed us out, and like I get you're over it, but come on.
I would say that I feel like teenagers of nowadays just aren't giving their full percent.
Yeah. And I feel like we're like, I don't want to look like we're lashing at our own generation.
But honestly,
it's hard because like we're grown up, but like the rest of the Gen Z.
No, but like honestly, like I think it's not their fault. I think it's management's fault because the jobs that I've had like managers who like, I'm gonna give my full percent because you deserve it, because you are a nice person and I know that you want to just get the job done, so I'm gonna help you get the job done.
Yeah, so like you think it's shitty management?
Yes, I think it roots from management, of course.
I can attest to that because if I have a manager who doesn't care about me or the job, I'm gonna...
If he doesn't care that I'm gonna watch Angry Birds on my phone, I'm gonna watch Angry Birds on my phone.
Yeah, who's gonna enforce the rules?
No one.
Yeah, it's lawless. However, I do agree that Raising Cane's service at some places should improve.
Of course. What about Chick-fil-A?
Oh, Chick-fil-A is kind of great. I don't know what the hell they do to the employees. Like, what do they brainwash them with? But they're pretty on point.
You know what? I think so.
Yeah, I don't...
They've been mostly all, like, teenagers, but, like,
They're competent.
Yeah.
It's strange. Maybe it's the interview process.
Maybe.
Yeah. Because, I mean, I feel like maybe I'm not... This isn't to bash Raising Cane's, but I think Raising Cane's, like, Target, like, they'll hire anybody.
Really? Because Target never hired me as a high schooler.
Really? Oh, you tried?
Mm-hmm. They hired the most incompetent people that I know. It's like, you're hiring this person? Okay,
Yeah.
I see you. Target.
You dodged a bullet, though. It's just... I mean, you've worked retail, right?
Yeah.
But not in, like, a Target setting.
Never. I would never do that. Oh, my God, there's a squirrel.
It's gonna come to get our hot Cheetos.
Shut up.
It's gonna come get our
No.
tangy chili fusion hot
I
Cheetos.
hate the outdoors. I hate ducks. No.
Oh my God, it's gonna jump at you.
What do we do?
I don't know.
No.
I don't know. Go get a job, squirrel.
Go get a job. No. No.
Listen, just don't focus on the scroll, but I'm distracted too. Oh my God.
No. Oh my
shit.
God.
Is it
Wildlife
shitting?
is crazy, y'all.
Go away.
What if I stand up? Oh my
And
God.
it's standing up.
We've taken a brief intermission to talk about this squirrel that's like invading our space.
Should I scare it? No, it's gonna go away. Like it's gonna go away.
I really hope.
Why does it stand up
Why
like
is
that?
it standing up like that? I'm on edge. No.
Here, let me get rid of it. Here. Let me get rid of it.
I'm terrified.
And get
Oh my God, no. Oh my God, thank God. I almost died. Anyways, we're gonna hurry this episode up.
I had to flex my masculinity there and save the princess.
I forgot why we stopped recording outdoors.
You're not usually this scared of animals. What do you
It was
mean?
right there.
It's not gonna hurt you.
You never know.
True, that's some good survival instincts. Okay, enough bashing teenagers who don't know how to do their fucking jobs. But I will say it is hard working in the industry. So having gone through the industry, gone through the ringer, as they say, do you miss it at all?
No. I thought I answered that question.
Oh.
I don't. No. I think I've been away for so long that I wouldn't even know how to like function in that space.
Do you know those people?
No.
They're like waving at us.
I don't know those people.
I don't know those people either.
I forgot.
Sorry, this is
why
the thing.
we stopped recording outdoors.
Yeah. I mean, maybe this is like we just need to get used to it.
Maybe this is
What?
You answer the question.
Do I have to answer the question? Oh.
Do you miss it?
Do I miss the service industry? A little. I like breaking my back for my own job and getting paid minimum wage.
I like the not caring over your job.
Yes, I can literally do whatever I want. And as far as who is a customer right, I'm always right.
Yeah, I like bad mouthing people.
Yeah.
But bad mouthing people in like customer service way.
Yeah.
And be like, oh my God, you didn't see that? Oh my God, it's right in front of your face. Oh my God. Like, oh no, it's like so many people just can't see in front of things. Like, no worries.
I love being passive to customers.
I know, it's my favorite thing. It
Yeah.
makes my 8 hours go by so fast. I mean, like, oh man, a lunch?
Yeah, it's just a silly, goofy time. I've been scrolling on Instagram, and some people are like, when you get paid just to play Papa's Pizzeria, and it's like the Papa's Pizzeria sound effects, like bloop 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 bloop. And they're just making pizzas. It's so cute. It's like playing a video game.
It is.
But it's
like
honestly,
playing Sims.
Yeah, and that's what makes it fun. And also the coworkers are so like immature in a great way.
Yeah. You meet interesting people.
Yes, from all walks of life.
Yes. Entitled, stupid, fun, like-minded people. There's a comma after each one of those adjectives.
There's also not a comma to describe a lot of people who are just like that. They're everything. The parts I miss about the service industry are the coworkers, sometimes the benefits, because like when I worked at Starbucks, I got a free drink every time I worked.
Oh, I never got free anything
drink
at any of my jobs.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
That sucks. Oh my god, you just worked.
I just worked.
You know, that honestly frustrates me. Like at a lot of fast food places, they don't give their employees free meals. Mm-hmm. Like, feed your people.
Mm-hmm. And I think if you were to get free things, I think your quality of work will be improved.
I agree. When I worked at Starbucks, I'm not saying Starbucks is the best, but I think they try to do their job. Sorry, I'm like trying not to think of all the bad times I've had at Starbucks and trying to talk good about it. But like, because they give like a free food benefit, I got like free Spotify, for example. Mm-hmm. I got what? I got unlimited. I actually got like, technically you get unlimited drinks when you're there. I missed that. I missed the wild schedule that I had. Like, I would work closing, so I'd have my life in the morning and then go silly goofy at night. I got off at like 2 a.m.
Really?
Yeah. I'd go out with my coworkers, like late at night for McDonald's.
Oh, yeah.
Like that. Those kinds of times were really good times. However, I don't miss it because I'm grown now.
Yeah.
I've done my dues. I've paid my dues.
We'll let the teens keep going through the ringer for us.
Yeah, I'm passing it down to the next generation.
Yeah, like, our generation's above that.
And there are a lot of people, and I think you can tell who hasn't worked in the service industry. What?
Keep going.
Like, there's a lot of people I'm like, wow, you're really privileged. Like, you haven't experienced what it's like to be verbally abused and work your ass off for, you know, for how little, and be so tired and get all dirty from the work that you're doing. It's like, wow, you really haven't worked a service job in your life. And now where I'm trying to go here is, I think it's healthy for people to at least try service industry job, whether it's fast food, or I know it's shitty. I know it sounds shitty. I know it's minimum wage.
If they're gonna try, they're gonna cry. Be like, oh my god, I'm having such a bad time. Oh my god, can I return back to my office little cubicle job? Because oh my god, I hate working a retail job.
I miss my lazy girl jobs.
I want my lazy girl job because I'm lazy and incompetent and stupid.
Yo, you're putting everyone on blast, including myself.
Everyone?
Yeah.
I just met one person.
Oh, the next question was on thoughts on kids in the service industry, but we already answered. Sorry, I'm like reading the question. It's a rite of passage.
Is it a rite of...
And action.
Is it a rite of passage to work in the service industry?
Ooh. I mean, I was kind of touching on that, so thanks for asking. Yes, 100%.
Before we started rolling, you asked what's a rite of passage.
Yeah, what is a rite of passage?
Like, so this is the rite. Do you think it's a rite of passage?
Like, I have to get through it to get to the other side?
I don't know. It's a rite of passage. I don't know how to describe it. I know what it is. I don't know how to describe it.
It was definitely part of my coming of age story. Because it's molded who I am. This is what I say in interviews. So when I worked at Starbucks, it's really molded who I am.
It's molded my worth ethic.
Yeah, my work acumen. I think everyone, at least if you're going through your adolescence, I really encourage everyone to go through it. It will be hell, but I do think it's a necessary evil because, one, who else is going to do the job?
If you don't like someone, take their name, write it on an application to Target, submit it to Target, make them go to the interview, and be like, this is going to be a really cool thing for you to do. Like, I really think you should do it. They get the job, and you make them work at Target if you don't like them.
And hey, maybe they'll like it. And what do you think?
Everybody likes their job. Everybody likes their retail job until the moments where someone's like, why don't you guys have this? I saw it on the Walmart website. You guys should have it. Man, this is a Target.
Ma'am, this is a Wendy's.
You pulled up to the Wendy's drive-thru. I don't have your Target drive-thru order.
Bruh.
Get out of my face.
Bruh.
Seriously, that's when the straw breaks the
camel's back.
camel's back, and that's when you
The
quit.
camel toes back.
Yeah, camel toe. And that's when you quit and you move on with your life and you get your little lazy girl job.
That's when you're like, oh my god, I can afford college.com.
I can afford college.com. Yeah, I mean, you could go to college, you could not go to college, but I think eventually most people end up getting out of the service industry, or they work themselves up, or they end up there for like the rest of their lives.
And like I said before, there's no shame,
There's not shame.
but there is some little bit of shame in my eyes.
I love the honesty. I love the honesty.
Someone comes up to you, they're like, "Oh, where do you work?" Starbucks. I'm like, "Oh, that's so cool. Yeah, I've been working there for 15 years."
That's when I bat my eyes a little and be like,
You're a manager?
Bruh.
No, I'm a barista.
Bruh.
oh, like a supervisor?
No, barista.
Bruh.
I feel
Head barista? No, just barista.
Bruh.
it's and they get they get paid like so bad for all
$16 an hour.
yeah, for all the years that they've working there, all the loyalty that they give into the company. I mean, if it's a side job,
I think that's where it comes from. It's like, don't you think you deserve better?
it's like that self dignity almost.
Yeah, and it's not like
And-
I'm shaming you. It's just like, I think you deserve better. Like, go get a dental hygiene job from Western University.
Yeah, or get a trade job.
DeVry. No, what's the logo?
I think DeVry went out of business. Is it Arizona University?
Arizona
ASU.
State University.
Yeah, online
Grand
degree.
Canyon University.
Grand GCU. Yeah, there's all these places. UCLA.
There's all these like sketchy, unaccredited colleges
that you can totally just apply to.
Yeah.
I mean, from my standpoint, I'm like, this isn't sustainable in this economy. Like, sure.
That's when I wonder what they're doing.
Like, how are they getting by?
Yeah. My first
Yeah.
question is, how are you getting... Like, they must be into some sketchy things to be getting by easily. Or, like, they have their parents' money. And that's when I become friends with them. But then my second thought is, baby girl, get better.
Baby
you deserve
girl.
better.
I agree. I mean, I see people in positions like that where, like, I see people getting awards for, like, 20 years, 25 years working at Starbucks, for example,
But they're
on my
just
LinkedIn.
barista.
They're just baristas. And, you know, maybe they've gone up to, like, supervisor or something and then got back down. But, I mean, seeing the work that they do, I just don't see how that's good for your body, first of all. And then...
They must be, like...
Maybe they're just built differently.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking. Like, maybe they can handle all the getting water thrown at them.
It's just, I don't know how that's humanly possible.
Maybe they're not human. Aliens exist.
Yeah, aliens exist nowadays.
Yeah, maybe they're aliens.
Aliens run our fast food industry.
Alongside teenagers.
I am grateful for having gone through,
Yeah, I think it builds character.
like, actually,
Yeah, of course. Some don't
I think it,
get
like,
character from that job. And that's not okay. That's the part I'm not okay with.
yeah, it hardens you.
Uh-huh.
But I think it's still worth a shot, especially if you're down bad and you really need a job.
Yeah,
then
do it.
Places are always hiring, but it's not easy. It's really not easy.
Mm-mm.
So I don't blame you if you want to quit right after you start your first day.
Yeah. Any other things?
God, no. I really wish our viewers
Would
answered our
respond.
question. So maybe you should write the question next time
What's
because I suck at it.
something that you would like for someone to say and be like, yes, someone said it. Thank God they said it, so I don't have to say it.
Oh,
I hate working.
besides everything that we said, I wish I heard people give, like, I was looking for unique experiences because I've only worked at, like, fast food and just, like, basic retail. But I was hoping to hear like waiters and waitresses or like,
yeah.
because I don't know if you have you worked were you ever a waitress?
It's very tiring.
It is.
But the tips.
Oh yeah.
The tips are like what makes the job worthwhile. But honestly, there's some dumb people.
Wait, have you worked a tip job?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
I love tips. And then I worked for a big corporation. They're like, you can't accept tips.
Oh
And you're
my
like, I hate you. I'm leaving. I have to work holidays? I hate you. I'm leaving.
That's what I hear a lot about the waitress jobs and like those tip jobs. It's like you make a lot of money.
Yeah, you make a lot of money.
You can make more money than people who have degrees.
Yeah. I think you can sustain a life through that way.
Mm-hmm. And I get that.
Not through like Starbucks.
Not through this corporate industry that wants to control like all the workers. But I mean, there are very interesting aspects to the service industry. Like there's unions. There's, I mean,
See, here's my thing, and I'm gonna be totally honest.
Mhm.
When they're like, "Do you want to sign a union?" That's when I'm like, I'm too deep in. I gotta get out of here. I think unions are great, but honestly, I don't want to think about a union.
That's when I'm like, I'm not here to be committed like that.
Yeah, like I'm not here for commitment. Like y'all go unionize.
Yeah, I'm here for really.
And I'll sign whatever you want me to sign. And if you want me to be a body at a protest, I will. But I'm not gonna sign no union.
And that's where we quit.
Yeah, that's where I'm like, I've been here way too long.
Do you have any last thoughts about
No.
service jobs? Cool. Well, I mean, I'm glad we're
Like,
finally.
be a union for Raising Cane's? Huh? I'm here to earn my $16 an hour.
Yeah, and if they have a union at Raising Cane's, they might end up striking, and I can't get my chicken sandwiches.
Oh, no. That's when I go to Chick-fil-A.
Well, it looks like some of our next episodes are not going to have to do with jobs at all.
Yay.
So thank God we're
So
done with
technically
work.
we're not working.
Yeah, we're off the clock. But I'm excited to talk about more interesting topics that don't have to do with fucking jobs because I'm stressed from my job, even if it's not.
You
in the
want me to
service
talk
industry.
about it? No thanks.
I'm clocked out.
Anyways, we're clocking out.
We're clocking out. Thank you guys for watching and listening.
And hopefully we're not outside next episode.